want to do?
What, with the female shit I was talking about? Or?
Yeah, I think I seen a show where it had like a bunch of hair stylists or some shit like that, like a bunch of diva ass females out robbing bitches and shit, or you
know about the one that had the black lady?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what that Claws.
Claws. Is that similar to the idea?
I think they had Lil Kim on that shit and everything. I mean, it's similar, but of course I should be a little bit more raunchy and not so appropriate. And I don't know as far as the basis of the females that they use and what they life like type of shit. I'm pretty sure that our shit gonna be totally
was
different.
Was on that show?
I don't know. I know Lil Kim was on there for a fact, or made an appearance on there, but I don't know. I just know, like, as far as our shit, as far as the shit I was thinking about, we gonna have a lesbian chick, goody two shoe chick.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Some chick that's just rough around the edges. They just go with the flow.
Basically, just go off the format of the Westbrook sisters.
Who the fuck is that?
India Love and her sisters. All right, you know what India Love is. Not the India that goes with Dirk. Not that.
Yeah, nah, I don't. That's the only India I know.
A bunch of, I think she got like 4 sisters type shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I say they format because like when you look at them, it's like, okay, this one is probably like, a little softer around the edges. That's Indian Love. Why is this shit?
That's how it would look, just off of the look of it. This is
the older sister. She's a little more tough. Okay. That be on the dirt bikes and the 4 wheels.
I don't know about the story, but the writing of the Westbrooks, I do remember.
It was a show.
Yeah, I do remember her song.
That was the sisters that was making M's off of Instagram ads. Like,
okay, yeah,
hit me
yeah,
up and I promote your shit.
Yeah,
they stupid dumb followers.
I do remember something about that. Something like that.
I dig you. It's not gonna look like that. It's gonna look more like a Cheetah Girls type thing. Everybody, it's like not completely different.
Different like
but different personalities.
To hit it on the head, it's gonna look like some set it off shit.
Okay.
But on the head, but like in the hood, we ain't going to rob no actual banks and shit. It's gonna be some hood affair shit. Yeah, ain't gonna be no takers and shit like that. But yeah,
I mean, that's a smooth, that's a smooth tape. In my opinion.
Not too bad.
You want to hit it on camera or hit it off camera?
No, good. I mean, I got one rolled already.
I ain't know that shit.
The shit you sat in front, you been sitting in front of this shit for
about. I didn't examine the desk. I was looking at the computer screen trying to wrap that shit up.
Thank God I had it. You probably would have crushed me shit. Thank God I had it kind of pushed up under it. I don't know.
It wasn't nothing up here for me to fuck with it. Send an angry letter, niggas headbutt the fucking space bar. To whom it may concern, space bar. Headbutt you, bitch.
Tab, bitch.
Texting, the easiest way to miscommunicate one's feelings and meaning of what somebody tried to say to you.
It's a fact.
Man, who the fuck she think she talking to? Fool, she said that shit in the sweetest way. You just sensitive right now, bro.
That shit, well, you just not in the mood for play right now.
Man. Was telling niggas from the jump, don't come to LA. It's tough out there. You feel me?
Speaking of that.
Why I can't just chill without the other shit? You be all up in my phone when I put it down. I was about to get a 7, now I need an ounce. When I leave, you call my phone. When you coming back, wanna know my location like a Uber app. Wanna get high with my niggas while we talk paper. Roll it in the guava leaf for the raw paper. Eyes low, bloodshot red.
What it is, what it do? Welcome back to another episode of Joint Conversation. It's your boy D.
And your boy ADM Marley.
And you know what the fuck going on. We are here. My bad. I know I dropped that on you, but you be waiting for me to fuck up. When I feel it, I gotta say it. I gotta let it out. You dig?
Yeah.
But You just want to follow up on the Don't Come to LA. Wait, before we start, first and foremost, we just want to thank the Lord Almighty, the one up high that gives us the ability to be here and rap with y'all, to be here for another episode. You dig? We here, episode 19. We in y'all face with it. You get what I'm saying?
Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit them bells, hit them notifications. You feel me?
You dig?
Subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe. Follow everything, everywhere.
Twitter,
conversation,
Instagram. You know what I mean? Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. You dig? Wherever else y'all want us to go, leave it in the comments. I guarantee you we get there.
We get there. Spotify and everything.
You feel me? So, we just want to thank them and give them all the praise for the good times, the bad times, the tough times, and the easy times, because that's what helps us grow. You know what I'm saying? But before I popped out with the introduction, you was finna follow up on the Don't Come to LA.
Shit, you told me about it. I want you elaborate on what's going on, because I don't know much about it.
Man, listen. First off, Don't Come to LA, a great track by YG. Feel free to check it out. It's off of one of his Blood albums.
One of his Blood
my bad,
albums.
I ain't mean to do it. Like, I'm sorry. I can't remember exactly what album it came off of, but it's one of my favorites, right? But y'all check that song out. Don't Come to LA. Fair warning, just to bring y'all,
bring out the speed
with what I'm about to talk about. But right about now, there's been a goddamn public service announcement released. Not solely for the people of Los Angeles or the residents of the great state of California, but for everybody that ain't from that bitch. Listen, they have said, and this is from the LAPD, if you ain't from here, don't come here.
That's from the LAPD. It ain't from the hood.
We ain't from a group of niggas that's in my block. No.
We've been hearing that from the hood for the longest. And now it's coming from the LAPD.
They say for the holiday season.
For your safety.
Stay your ass where you at, or don't go somewhere else, but don't come here.
And if you do, stay inside.
Because the ass is getting not even. Niggas is jumping in the cribs too.
Nah, niggas stay inside. Oh, see, damn. See, niggas wildin'.
Listen, man. You gotta be careful.
Niggas want all the bread.
'Tis the season. You got to be careful.
'Tis the season to get robbed.
No, niggas ain't them stimmies ain't dropping like that.
Niggas hungry.
Niggas needs that.
The EDD done, PPP done.
They shit me. I don't know too much about them things.
Trying to run into the BNB.
You know
what I mean? So watch out for them letters. That's all. Trying to dodge the FED. You feel me? But
and the LAPD ain't coming to help you or me. Therefore, you gotta stay where the fuck you know that you Gucci at. And then also on top of that, outside of the one that coming from the LAPD themselves, the real LAPD, you gotta be careful of anybody coming to your door this season claiming to be the PD of said city or county that you in. Alright, a nigga knocking on your door screaming out yo DEA. FBI nigga come out there, MPD, MGPD, NMB, all those acronyms, man.
Niggas acting like police to rob now.
You gotta be careful, dog. These niggas is coming, and you'd be surprised what type of costumes you can get online. These niggas might come to your shit with a vest that say whatever it is that they are, but they are not that, bro.
It's true. Shit, it might just come with a vest that say police, and it's easy to get one of them shits.
You did?
It just look, ain't anybody who got respect for authority ain't looking at the bulletproof vest like, is this a real? They opening the door type shit. You get something easy to fall for. Niggas is literally preying on the weak, and with that shit, niggas preying on everybody. And at this point, like especially around holiday time, that's the last thing we need. Already, it's like. Especially around holiday time. You feel me? You got people dropping like flies, people getting taken from their family, people leaving their family, like off of natural causes, off of violence, off of ignorance. Around holiday time, after Halloween, it seems like right after Halloween is the perfect time, or when it's time to like hold on to your family the tightest, because it's like. You wake up and it's like, damn, another one. So many people lose family members around this time of year that it makes no sense.
That's crazy. And the shit crazy, like not trying to sit there and like map shit out and no shit like that, but it's like these holiday seasons, as far as Thanksgiving, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, what's the other one? What I miss? Christmas, New Year's. These are the times where motherfuckers come back home. to be with their peoples, and then some crazy shit can happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like on they comeback, on the visit back.
And the scariest shit in the world is knowing that, at least, you know, I'm not gonna say all around, but I can only speak from where I be at. Yo, the month of January is scary.
That too. The ending of the year and the beginning of the year.
It's fucking scary, dog.
It just happens to be like that because it's the end of the year, and then it just happened to roll over to the beginning of the year. But
so it's like the same energy of the end of the year just rolls into
goes to the beginning type shit. It happens like that. Like,
but it's like
I caught that in middle school.
Yeah.
Middle school, dog. Nigga been catching that shit from car act. Like when the beginning of the year it tends to be more. I'm not gonna say tend to be more, but it'd be like more like accidental shit, like car accidents and shit like that. But towards this time, it'd be violence and crazy shit. Like,
we got to be careful, people, man. We got nothing but love for everybody out there. All our viewers, those that haven't viewed us, future fans, those who were fans and fell off. Hey, y'all be careful, man.
With that being said, R.I.P. Slim 400.
R.I.P. to Slim 400.
A native of L.A. Speaking of L.A., you feel me?
The young man just recently lost his life to gun violence. Somebody ran down on him, and you know, from the footage, you know, he fought. You know, well, that's the most I can say from him. He fought, and you know, unfortunately, not too many people could beat a bullet.
That's another thing. Like, so y'all gotta stop trying to be them. Stop. That's all I'm gonna say. Stop trying to be one of them ones, man. It just don't work out for everybody like that. Somebody got the drop, let them get the drop. It ain't worth not seeing your peoples another day. That's all I gotta say about that type of shit. Like, just be careful.
I dig you. I read it. I get it. Hopefully y'all get it.
So somebody got. It's one thing to be back and forth, but when somebody got the drop, bro, they got the drop. It's just sometimes that just is what it is. Like, they got the drop. Whether you believe that they not worthy of having the drop on you, if they got the drop, they got the drop. That's just how it works. And sometimes you just don't want to be, like you said, like, I don't want to be the one to promote it. But if you feel like they ain't worthy of, you feel me, having a drop on you, hey, and they got it, live the scene of the day, and maybe you can fix that situation. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't want to say too much about this shit because I ain't promoting that type of lifestyle. But if
we're
that's
not trying to incite things like some people, you feel me, nigga? We not out here trying to incite quick draw McGraw situations like other folk. You know, nigga ain't. You know what I mean? I'm not shitting on nobody, but listen, man, I'm gonna talk about it.
Go ahead.
We spoke about it earlier, dog. Listen, dog. And I got this saying that, you feel me, a killer ain't a killer till you kill somebody. You feel me? And a real nigga ain't a real nigga till you put in a real nigga moment. And then again, being a real nigga is a consistent thing, just like, you know, everything in life. You feel me? So, with that being said, some motherfuckers that get like a status and finally your nuts drop, and you may feel as though
a lot of these niggas out here.
You may feel as though this caliber of person may be able to say something to you, but at no point in time can this caliber of person say something to you because of your status. Yo, always remember that you're a human, my nigga. And if you was a sucker before the bread, you're a sucker after the bread.
Facts.
That being said,
niggas like,
if a nigga don't have all the information behind the shit, I could just go off of constant shits that you have done in the past that shows, or you know, that shows that you have this behavior about you. You know what I'm saying? DJ Act jumping and antagonizing this lady. They having a heated conversation, a heated argument. Words get exchanged and
weapons get drawn.
You feel me? She actually drew, like she actually pulled out, or she said that she would.
So I mean, he came and made his response to the situation. And he says, I don't know if she pulled it out, but she was clutching.
Okay, so again, which even emphasizes my point more. When you a nigga and act, you feel me? You can come holler at me.
Which he won't. You know he won't because you're a nigga.
You feel me? When you a nigga that do the loud talking behind the mic and behind, you know, images and pictures, and then you finally come to the forefront and we see your face and, you know, you still doing your thing, but constant niggas done came at you. And granted, you might want to stand on your shit, my nigga. If you standing on your shit, so be it. But constant niggas done came at you and asked you from a regular real nigga point of view to now I'm telling you stop doing this shit. You speak on hood shit and gangster shit like you about some type of hood or gangster shit up until it happens to you, and then you say, yo, I'm gonna call 9. I'm gonna holler at, you know, and get that shit situated quick. You know what I'm saying?
Basically, you gonna run to the authorities.
And as a regular civilian, nigga understands you. Somebody came at you. They sent some type of threat. They, you know, claimed some gesture against you. You took legal action. So be it. But when you got niggas that's gonna come and step to you and say what they say, and you control your energy, and you might have on one hand a group of people that's like, I salute you, my nigga, because anybody else would have acted out of character. You maintain and held composure. Shouts out to you. But then you get a young lady that rap at you type crazy, and all gangster come into your voice. Ooh, bitch, we see a side of you that nobody has ever seen. It's like, what's your beef with shorty? Like, you don't feel like they have an opinion, or you don't feel like they can speak where you can speak back in that same calm tone that you gave a grown ass man.
Never seen this type of this.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, never seen this side of you, bro. And definitely not face to face with your issue.
When niggas coming at you by you and saying, nah, hey, listen, don't ask me no questions about nothing. I'm coming to talk to you. You ain't say, well, cut the interview and let's holler at me in the back. You ain't sit there and say, well, you came on my shit, so we gotta talk, nigga. You can't tell me I can't ask you no questions.
And then, granted, like the video, of course, you know, I'm always one to say, you know, they chop shit, they cut shit. Okay, so I don't necessarily know what was said to him. You feel me? So maybe they just had an argument, so he already turned up. Maybe it wasn't just he just being a bully. Maybe they was already turned up. Whatever the case may be. The whole thing is that for you, because it seemed like when I seen the video, it seemed like she was actually interacting with another female. But she was still soft spoken, kind of like a little tone. But everybody like, well, I heard a female in the back like, well, why you mad at me? Like, why you? Then I heard a nigga like, well, are you talking to her? Like, it ain't she just. Then this nigga just jump up. Oh, I'm trying to let you get out of here. Da, 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 da. You want to be a broke bitch? Talking about finding a babysitter? Then go tell her, oh, go home to your little niglet. Like, what type of nigga? What type of time you want?
You name calling, and you talking about somebody's kid.
You talking about somebody's child.
You talking about somebody's kid to the old girl. Granted, to the old boy, some niggas could eat more shit. But
you would have ate a bullet for real had that been an old boy. You ain't doing that to nobody, old boy. I can
but
guarantee
to disrespect
you not.
My mother?
I understand. I'm talking about.
Come on. I'm speaking character wise, not even on some how you would have got dealt with.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Cause that's the consequence of what you're doing. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I'm saying as far as
that type of shit right there, let you know what type of nigga he is, or what type of nigga he not.
That's like, all right, you know, just for conversation's sake, nigga come through and be like, man, you know, you'll just cross out as fuck, and then start cracking jokes about it. A dad might be able to take that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, who it's coming from or whatever, okay. I'm just saying the old boy will be able to take it in a sense of humor point of view, and you know, and checking it. Like, yo, hey, yeah, that's funny, but hey, don't talk about my son. You know what I'm saying?
Tighten up.
But you're not gonna go to no old girl and say no crazy cockeyed joke about her jit or no shit like that. That's you feel me? You cutting into the core of someone.
That let you know what type of nigga he is.
So like,
and what type of nigga he not. That's
you brought the kids into it. That's street code right there. Don't bring the kids into it, kid.
Cause then on top of that, even saying that. You sound mad that she said she had to go home and tend to her child. If that is what she said, now you sound like you just mad because she got to leave. Like now you just sound even more of a sucker. But he's always been that type of nigga.
He always been.
That's why, like I told you earlier, he's this nigga. This nigga got famous off of other people, like when Vic Mensa called him up. Like, bro, you got famous off of other people, like tragedy, hurt, beef, real shit, and nobody even knew what you look like until you got enough bread to be out the way. Then you start showing face. Then you start doing certain shit like that, because now nobody knows how to pull up on you. Before you was a regular nigga, and if you ever got into it with niggas and niggas say, "Oh, yeah, I'm beef with Akademiks," you probably got a couple hundred people that know where you stay because you got a certain area that you grew up in. So niggas gonna find out where you stay, and when you move out of that area, or when you get missing and you get distant, if you don't move your family out, you move your old girl to a different place. Now you showing face.
Information ain't got it.
Now you showing face. Now you doing this. Then you start coming out more. But man, he's always been that nigga. He's always been a nigga like that, bro.
Don't be a sucker nigga, man. Don't be a sucker nigga.
That's why I never liked them, bro. And then it's like you antagonize niggas that's of a certain lifestyle, and then
you know how you gonna handle your shit.
You feel me? You got other niggas who we not gonna talk about, co-sign that type of shit, and just, oh, he's a media person. Yeah, well, he need to learn how to stay that. Even if he reporting on certain people's shit, all right, don't be directly talking to these people. Don't be in these circles or affiliate yourself with people that you know beefing with other niggas that you talk crazy about before or recently or from time to time. Why would you do that? You incorporate yourself in all type of fuck shit that's unnecessary just to say, I'm gonna tell. You bitch for that. You feel me? But just to make a positive. I ain't gonna say a positive, but let's make a turn here. You feel me? Because I do want to say, even though it's been a while, I do want to say R.I.P. Virgil. You feel me? Just off of, I mean, for me, I ain't got none of this shit that you created. I don't live like that. Just to be, just show some respect. But it's a respect.
Just to show some respect.
It's a respect. You feel me? I do want to say that.
R.I.P. Virgil.
R.I.P. Virgil. You feel me? Siri, I was not talking to you. You see this shit?
I'm learning.
Nah, you ain't learning shit. What the fuck you talking about? See what I'm talking about? Nah, that's serious.
AI's talking, boy. Listen, man, I heard robots can procreate. Listen, man, this shit's crazy. This shit's crazy.
Using your face forever and shit, but
I'm worth more than 200 bands, bro. I'm worth more than 200 bands.
Just lighten it up. I got a question, right? I got a question for you. I heard this shit. I've been holding it for a minute, right? If you could choose, right? If you had a choice, which classic album studio session would you have sat in? Any classic album, your favorite classic album, any classic album. If you had an opportunity, if you just had that one opportunity to have sat in on an album, which one would it? One, but the whole session, like every session of making that album. Who and what song? I've been holding this question for a minute. I ain't give you no time to think about it.
That's messed up.
I've been holding this shit for
That's messed up, dog.
Shit, just to tell you shit, I haven't even thought about it. I wrote it down and kept it pushing, so.
Okay, so per usual, I normally answer the questions that's asked to me, you know, because that's how.
Don't bounce it back until you answer it.
Damn, fool.
Nah. You gotta be quicker than that.
I gotta be quicker than that. Gotta wake up. Early in the morning. Oh man, you got me. God damn, I've been using that shit for like 2 weeks too. I'll be on the phone with motherfuckers so crazy. Gotta wake up a little bit earlier than that. There you got me. Alright, no bounce pass. Ah, shit.
No bounce pass.
This nigga ain't shit. you know it's crazy. If a nigga was to sit there and say, man, I sat through it like Lil Wayne, like, bruh, that mean you was just in the studio because he just makes songs and they pick what they put on the album.
I mean, you was just sitting around. Nigga.
You didn't even know this is what we doing today. Like, all right, we working solely on the album. You're just in that bit like, yo, I'm going in. Hey, I think I like this one. But damn, dog.
Nigga, that's who you want to pick.
Nah, it's not. I'm gonna say Weezy, but I don't know which album. The fuck you talking about? You talking about a classic album, man? So, all right. There's gonna be a group of people out there in the world like, he a rider. There's gonna be another group of people out there like he didn't have enough time to think about this fucking question because there's a lot of classics in the motherfucking world. You hear me? It's a lot. I hate to exclude anything down to just one.
Nigga. I ain't say the other was not classics. You just gotta pick one that you would want to see.
I get you.
Like it ain't picking one. It's picking one, but it ain't excluding none.
What? I have to exclude the others. Like I chose which one I want to be at.
Yeah, but I ain't asked you which one was better. I just said which one would you rather.
I hear you.
So ain't no pressure, man. Pick one.
But it's like, yo, you look.
Pick one.
Look what you doing. This ain't you could just pick one celebrity down to smash. Who would it be? This is not it. This is tough, bro.
I would never ask that. That's a dirty question.
But that's still like, who would you pick? Like, who?
Pick one.
But damn. I would have sat in on the making of Take Care.
Ooh. But do you? I don't want to be messy, right?
And I say that because, like, I'm not having enough time to think about this question to the extent that,
that's why I was finna say.
I would say that it was a vibe in the studio. The energy was different. You know, niggas had seances before things started. Because I'd love being in the studio for Dark Twisted Fantasy too.
Yeah.
But then again, Ross got albums that I gotta be in the studio for.
That. But I actually see.
So I'm hurting right now to say Take Care.
Yeah, I think you should say something.
Then I gotta take Care.
Only offer just straight. In all fairness, that wasn't his.
Oh, that was the Weekend shit.
Not that he need any other discrepancies based off of that one thing.
Nah. That's a big. Hey, we could talk about that shit. That's a big thing.
Yeah,
that Take Care album, like, not to sit there and say Drake is limited, but nigga, that Take Care album was nigga slid after that. You know what I'm saying? You was Drake, but that shit really sold like, yo, this nigga be singing, boy. You feel me? This nigga mutt his shits, bruh.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's a big doozy, but you still drizzy, but that's a big doozy. Anyway, back to the question. Damn it, man. Damn, man.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm sorry, y'all. That's a hard ass.
If you want to stick to that one,
I
just had to throw that. You feel me?
I do, but I don't. Like,
throw that red flag in there real quick to see that challenge flag to see if
it goes. That's good. That's a good challenge. Good call. Quick, fast. That's some Belichick shit. That's some good shit.
I need to make a call. I just dropped my joint. And see if everybody on the up and nothing, they ain't doing nothing. They ain't supposed to be doing.
I heard that myth before.
If you know, you know. I'm gonna pick my joint up though. Sticking to Take Care, man. Nah. Come on, man. What you gonna do, man?
Got you right now. Give me 2 seconds. Let me look at it.
2 seconds.
Let me see.
This nigga got to
go through his list. Let me let my eyes follow something real quick. Cause god damn it, dog, this nigga mud me, fool.
I don't believe this man is going through his Apple Music right now.
I am
looking for what
I consider a classic album
that you would have sat in on. Studio session. ain't think it was gonna be this much of a doozy.
Born Sinner.
Ooh.
Cause I wanna be in that session and have the conversations with him that he's going through in his head.
Ooh. That was a good one.
Cause that album right there, I don't know if anybody ever listened to music that's been made into one solid wave. Like, you know, when you go on YouTube and you found them soundscapes that play on for 10 hours type shit. Like when somebody makes an album and the album gels perfect, like the DJ engineers it to where it gels perfectly and you can listen to every song back to back to back to back to back and everything just flows. Like when somebody creates a concept album that flows perfectly, that's what the album is to me. So I was sat in that session and rapped with him and, you know, understood the perspectives that he took on different songs.
That's
shit
a
like
hundred. That was a good one. Damn, Born Sinner.
Now, I told you my eyes just had to land on it though. I ain't yet.
That was a good pick.
Cause I'm thinking about the conversation that's going down. You feel me?
Yeah. Seeing what he was seeing when them shits was being written and shit. I know he saw everything. He was
like, you know, being an M fan. No, like I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need to be in your session. Watch you make those songs. Like, you got some crazy shit coming out your head, and I know that you're not even really coming out to talk about it. You just did it.
You just did. You just like, listen to this. I ain't finna explain it, but yeah, that was Born Sinner. That's a nice one. That's a good one. That ain't bad.
I'd have sat in. Now, if you're talking about mixtapes.
Alright, that's why I said hours, man.
Alright.
We'll be here all day talking about mixtapes. Nigga with a
sitting in on a future mixtape session. It's like, yo, that nigga dropped a bag. Yo, y'all niggas gotta hear this shit. But I can't let y'all hear this shit. I'm gonna call you back.
Can't let y'all hear this shit. Just know when this shit drop, I'm gonna tell you which one it was.
Like future tracks. Like, you know, there's some artists out there that got some songs that like when you work a service for artists, it's like I would have probably enjoy every moment of this ride because it's like this nigga made bangers. You know what I'm saying? That shit probably would have been fun. So the niggas that kicked the wheel like Metro with Esco, it's like, yo, I can't believe we doing this shit. Like I know I was good, but
that ain't bad.
This is great. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't bad.
What classic you got, my nigga?
I was hoping you forgot to bounce back. Not only did I not think about it, your pick was a good fucking pick. So now I gotta think about some shit.
My bad, I ain't mean to Tom Brady that shit.
Damn,
y'all niggas just didn't know he was gonna be good.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna keep scrolling just in case the one that you pick is something that's just in case something you pick is actually in my discography. I can put out like, I see why he chose that one.
Let me see. I'm trying to see if you pick the new nigga. I'm thinking I might go old school. Cause you pick one. I ain't gonna say a new one, but you pick. You feel me? A young cat. I think I would have picked like a. I think I would have picked like a Jay-Z. Like probably a Jay-Z, maybe it is a Jay-Z between Reasonable Doubt and I'm gonna say Blueprint. Yeah.
Reasonable Doubt that heavy to you?
Huh?
Reasonable Doubt that heavy to you?
Hell yeah. I love that fucking album, bro. Like I can't understand and maybe I was older when I found Reasonable Doubt, cause of course we from down here, so nigga ain't like too many niggas like Jay-Z this, Jay-Z that. Right. So when I made my choice of who my favorite rapper was, and I went back through the little rabbit hole, and it's like Reasonable Doubt this, Reasonable Doubt that. It's like
you finally check that shit out.
So I'm like, we gonna check this out. So I'm like, I'm at the age where more people say they would listen to it when it came out, and they like, man, it was an underrated album. I just can't understand how. I can't understand how that was an underrated album, bro. I can't understand how it ain't sell. You feel me? Crazy shit. But It's between that one. I'm trying to think. Maybe The Gift and the Curse.
All right. I think to make it a little bit easier, and I think clearly your answer would be if you had one artist that you could be in there with them while they made their classics. It would be easy.
Of course.
One artist that I'll be in there when they made their classics.
I ain't gonna say that. I mean album because I wanted to kick because I mean it's a couple. That's you definitely can't pick that shit. That'll make it even harder. Like you just want to sit in a
say that
one nigga that you just want to sit there. Period.
Not sit like on some So one nigga that you their homeboy. You know what I'm saying? And you at every session that they ever been doing, like y'all niggas just been that tight, and you
just there. You there for real.
Like you probably wasn't there for the mixtape, but you was there when you made that album. You know what I'm saying? Or you was there when you made all these songs, and you probably told nigga, yo, throw this track on that, type shit. Like one nigga like that, who would it be?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Wale.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Of everybody?
Yeah.
Even Wayne?
Yeah.
You been in the studio a lot with Wayne.
You just be stuck in that bitch. But it ain't even that.
It's like, cause we talk about
like
classics, so we not limiting classics.
Just like you say, like M, like if I don't want to see you, I don't want to be. It ain't that I don't want to be around, cause I know nigga unlock and nigga do it. But it's like I don't think I want. I think I want to do like some cool chill shit. You feel me? Some cool chill, swaggy, upbeat but not too hyper.
What's crazy
Smoke weed, fresh.
That's your Steez. I see you. That's your Steez. Y'all niggas kick game crazy. You the kick game crazy. Yeah, people kick game crazy. So
yeah, I think
with the backpackers.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a backpack.
Smack rappers. Shouts out to Matt Alpha. But it's crazy because.
So you would pick Wayne?
No.
Oh.
That's like nah. And more commonly, it's a nasty thin thread tug of war.
Oh, I think I feel like
between Kanye West and Rick Ross.
Oh yeah.
Kanye West and Rick Ross.
Even though they're in two different, like
and that's exactly why
that shit
it's such a fucking tug of war.
That shit be crazy. You right though. I feel the same way about them too.
It's like
even though I loved Kanye when he first came out, and being that Ross was from here, it still took me a minute to get on him. But when Kanye dropped, but now as I started listening, it's like them. Even though they're in two different lanes, that shit like.
Listen, one thing about Port of Miami.
Yeah.
One thing about Port of Miami, even outside of that nigga represent for the Crip.
That's
man, that album right there was like.
That's some shit I had to go back to. I'll be honest.
When it came, that's when I'm listening to this nigga and he making nothing but tracks with him, Flo Rida, Briscoe. They got all type of music coming out, and it's like, yo, this nigga hard. Flo, you cool. I know your voice. Mm-hmm. Brisk was good. You know what I'm saying? But this nigga spit. Even though it was slow cadence, whatever, he's saying some shit. Like, those shits is hitting. The same way niggas used to fuck with Biggie. My slow flow so markable. You feel me? Like,
Free to Mateo. Like, smoke weed like Tony Montana sniffed the yayo.
That's crazy blunts. But you feel me? Like, Rose and Kanye.
Yeah.
As he wants to be called now. You feel me? But I'll be in the studio session for every fucking.
I got another one before we switch it up a little bit. I got one more. It's gonna be a good one. Oh, it's gonna be a good one. Oh, it's gonna be a good one. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. So you had saw. So speaking of all this artist shit, right? And you saw the Verzuz the other night, right? With that crazy shit with Bone Thugs and 3-6. I ain't watch it, but that ain't what we finna get into. But I just want to say, what would you pick if you had to pick like a one-hit wonder versus one track, one-hit wonder, not just one track that from somebody who got multiple hits. I'm talking about a one-hit wonder. Who would you put up? And I heard people. Now I'm gonna throw some shit out there for some shit that I heard. You feel me? From a couple names that I heard. Bone Crusher. I ain't never scared. Fuck. What's it?
Archie, we ready? We ready.
Ain't that what's that's Pastor Troy?
No, that's Archie. Nigga from Atlanta.
Dang, man.
Nah, it's not Pastor Troy.
Man.
Niggas talking about who the baddest. Archie, the nigga that you know you going through the rest.
I guess I don't
It ain't a thing,
I could've
y'all.
sworn that
Pick the
was Troy.
thing, y'all. Gonna cut you up like a chainsaw. Make you walk, boy.
I
Please
thought
believe.
that was Pastor Troy.
You ready to die? They say we ready.
We gonna put that over. What you call it though?
Nigga,
Oh,
you know what I mean? College just fucking play this damn song and not
Man.
know who this nigga is.
Man, you know what? How much?
So if it plays and the niggas react to it, oh shit.
What you
Wait,
think?
we talking about sales, platinum shit with diamond.
We talking
notes
about a
on.
hit. Yeah, we talking about a hit, like a certified hit, not just some shit that just you feel me did what it did. Talking
Shit,
about a
man,
hit.
you gotta bring.
And granted, I don't know what that shit did. I thought that was Troy.
You got. I hate to do it to my dog, but you got designer with that panda.
Oh, I knew it was coming. Somebody said that shit too. What you I don't want to try them boys. Lucky if you buck.
Look if you buck.
You feel me? They had that stiletto shit, but that was only the two girls.
If you actually listen to the album, they got a couple tracks.
They ain't had no hits. That was Lucky if you buck.
Right.
Lucky if you buck. Come on, get a banger. Petey Pablo. No, oh, then he had Freaky Leak. Never mind.
What it is, oh what's up? Can
Ain't
nigga
that,
get in them good, them guys?
Ain't that who that is?
Young Bloods.
That's Young Blood, but they had the eight-time stuff. If you don't give a damn, going through it. That's another hit they had. Yeah.
I thought it was Scrappy.
Nah.
Okay.
Damn, you might have to put Scrappy in there.
Nah, Scrappy got a couple songs.
What other hits he had?
Yeah, he got a song.
What? That was better than we ain't never. What it was? You don't. That what the shit he had? What's the name of
You
it?
don't want to get fucked in the club.
Yeah, that
What?
shit. What else he had?
Hey, I don't know, man.
He put out shit. What else he had like that? That was a certified hit. Like hit. You can't deny charts, sales, whatever.
You got Young Jock is going down.
Okay, that's a fact. The coffee shop wasn't it. Coffee shop was not it.
Hey, but Joe, we fuck with that when I'm trying to work to get the
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie though. Couple grand was that. You heard me? Yeah. Couple grand.
I ain't listen to that song. It's so fucking long.
Couple drip drops. Now you leaking. Won't stop. But yeah, we ain't gonna. But
ooh, hey man, listen, that's tough. I gotta go with my dog Trinidad James.
ooh,
Gold all in my chain.
Okay.
Gold all in my
Alright.
ring. Gold all in my watch.
Ain't gonna lie.
Don't believe it, yeah. Watch,
If
nigga.
we was scoring this.
Nigga, you had white people fucked up in the streets. I know somebody was fucking niggas up in the streets. God damn, I know there was a nigga out there.
I got one for you.
He was in his convertible, nigga, walk.
Damn, y'all just lost it.
Mike Jones.
Ooh, wait. Damn, how you gonna try Mike Jones like that? I know you got another one, I just can't name it. Damn, I can't help you, Mike. I was trying. I know you got another one. It's somewhere.
I don't even remember what the hit was.
And he had the one, he had the Who Mike Jones, and he had the I'm trying to get next to you. That shit, that was a hit. I don't know what it did though. I don't know what it did, but he had the Mike Jones shit. He said that shit a lot in a couple songs. I know it had to be hits. I know he had more than one. I don't know, Mike.
Oh, back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot, they all on me. Back then they didn't want me. Yeah, you feel me? That right there. You feel me?
Yeah, I think that's all he had, huh? You sure, dog? That fucked up. Thought you had more than that, Mike. Thought you had more than that, B.
I mean, he had, I'm the type of nigga you need, but I don't know if everybody fuck with that song.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know about the other.
Sitting Sideways, but Paul Wall was on that with him.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, Mike Jones had hits. My bad. Don't even mean disrespect you like that. Even though sky's the limit, and we don't know what the name of your song is.
What about?
Asshole.
David Banner. Now he had like a pimp, and he had the others. He had a couple tracks. Now, my fault. Not bad.
Hey, did them boys play Riding Spinners on the Verzuz?
They probably did. They man, if the niggas brought Terrence Howard out, they played Riding Spinners. This nigga out singing motherfucker Hot Out Here for a Pimp on Verzuz.
They wrote it.
Yeah, but they got this nigga performing it. They could have just.
This your song, homie.
Well, your voice on it.
That nigga, what's wrong with you? Hey, but this nigga Steph about to kill this shit with 3-point game, and that's crazy.
I wish he had more to go so he could do it at the crib. Well, at his crib.
Well, I mean, he knocked out what, 6?
Yeah, he knocked out 6. He had it bad. He was 6 for like 17. He was jacking them shits. That's what he said he was gonna do anyway.
He said his goal was to shoot 18 times.
Yeah, he jacked them shits. Pause. But I think the next game Saturday, then after that it's Tuesday. So he got like 11, 10 more left. He can do that shit in the game if he get hot.
How many more games before you get a home game?
I don't know, probably at least 2 to 3. I believe. I know the next 2 on Saturday and Tuesday.
Nah, he ain't gonna hold himself to no 2-3 a game.
You feel me? He ain't gonna do them like that. If he do, I can respect it.
What you mean? Yeah, we gotta win. I gotta make sure we win though.
Yeah, I can respect it. I can do layups and shit.
Oh yeah, if you play like that, then you know.
I'm gonna get my point. I'm waiting for what you call to come back. That shit gonna be deadly. Clay?
He coming back after New Year's.
That shit ain't gonna be right.
He coming back after New Year's.
I think he come back like on Christmas or some shit. He supposed to been back. They been talking about Sunday this and this game that. He just pushing it a little bit more. Make sure he's straight. He don't want to go back down. God forbid.
I hope it ain't that. I hope it's probably I done lean all the way over here. I hope it ain't that. I hope it's more of a anticipation type.
Let them niggas wait.
We already know we gonna be in the playoffs, so let me walk on first game of the playoffs.
Fresh
like,
leg.
what's poppin', y'all? You feel me? But of course, you want him to get the experience. I think that's what he's doing with the G League.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, get some extra. He did get some extra games over there. Yeah, gotta make sure them legs right. You don't want to go back down like he did last year. That shit was fucked up. He got like, back right.
Respectfully, is anybody gonna be mad that you coming off the bench versus starting?
Yeah. You mean like right away, like on some work your way back in type shit?
Yeah, why not? You get in, you get your 12 minutes a game.
Work your way back in type shit. They pay him too much for that.
He played too hard.
I know, but they paying him too much for that. He already done set out 2 years.
Hey, get my bread, man. Hey, get my bread, dog. We let the golden boy shine. We let the tall black man shine. Y'all knew I was doing my dollar on the court. Goddamn it! Had it not been for me, a lot of this shit would have failed. That's what. Hey, listen, man. Let that nigga get his bread and his rest. You feel me? Them boys ain't want to take a vacation. Fuck y'all. I was taking a vacation. KD left. I'm gonna chill.
Well, I'm relaxing. Fuck.
We both got hurt, and this nigga took a whole. I'm out of here. Like, you know what? Let me vibe. Let me make sure I'm Gucci. So when we come back, we really dominate this shit. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Understand that shit is done.
Facts.
They gonna be looking like goddamn Steelers and shit. All the goddamn championships they gonna have.
Steelers getting their ass kicked right now. Speaking of that. If the game ain't over. But I did want to talk about that shit. It came out a couple weeks ago, but I'm still gonna talk about that shit, man. The Kevin Hart series on Netflix. What you think? What you think? Cause I finally got his ass to sit down and watch something, y'all, right away too. Not no months down the line. Not no clips, cause he couldn't watch it in clips cause it came on Netflix. Thank you, Lord. He had to sit down and watch something.
Yeah, I can't find clips of that motherfucker.
He had to sit down and actually watch something, man.
Oh man.
What you think?
Don't say that, cause I sat down and watched you.
Finally.
What you mean finally?
Finally. You just watched every season a couple months ago. It should have been out for 2-3 years.
You see, but I wasn't aware that it was that big of a thing.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe because I ain't let you know. But
when
still.
you told me, I checked it out.
It took you long enough to check that out still.
Man, I don't hear that shit.
It took you long enough. But what you think about this one? You watched this one right away. It only been out for 3 weeks and you watched the whole thing.
I watched this shit like...
I'm proud of you.
Well, I watched this shit the day it came out. Or no, not the day it came out. Like a few days.
He was on point with it.
After it came out.
He was on point with it.
No, I was just interested in, me and my lady were vibing, and we decided, hey, you want to watch this? And we started watching it, and, she's into it, I'm into it, and it made the shit even more interesting. But god damn it, Kev. God damn Kev.
He took his glasses off.
Listen, people.
Look into his eyes. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment.
That was hard. Wes.
Call that nigga Wes. You don't
cool.
know that nigga.
Kev. I call him Kev.
Call these niggas Kev and Wes like these niggas see at the party at the punch bowl. Kev. Nigga like, do I know him?
Hey.
Yeah, you know me, man. It's me, man. Like that's gonna make a nigga know you more. It's me, man.
Nigga, do I know you?
It's me, man.
Nah, man, you don't know me, fool. What you say? Nah, you don't know me, dog. But hey, anyway.
That was a good.
That show was hard, dog.
Some people say they ain't like it because it was predictable. Yeah, it was, but so was a lot of other shit.
They said it was predictable.
Yeah, I mean, because it kind of was just off of the simple fact that he walked in and she's dead on the bed. It's like, yo, how you knew she was dead? You just walked in and seen that she was dead out of the blue. It's like everybody can, but even though you can, don't make it any less of a good movie because there's a lot of shit.
But here's the
that
thing:
you can predict that y'all be thinking this is the greatest shit ever.
You watching the movie, but you ain't peeping.
People,
but
you ain't watching.
You feel me? Like, what? Damn, I don't poke myself in the goddamn eye. Listen,
Got to be more careful.
It's okay. I'm gonna go back to my acting days where you just keep rolling. Next time that happen, y'all not ain't gonna peep. But y'all have to slow the tape down. Anyway, the storyline as far as like his brother set him up. That's that half of it, but y'all not looking at the other half of this is how much love I have for my brother. That when you have that much love for somebody, whether you respect them or not, that love that you got for them, you could kind of be blind to the idea that they'll even do some shit. You get what I'm saying?
The common sense shit.
So even as you peeping, it's like, yo, this shit's crazy or whatever the case is. It's like the issues that dog bringing up. These ain't brand new. I need bread. I always ask you for bread, apparently. That's how you keep hating me. You know I got this thing going on. I'm in debt. I'm telling you how much it is. You mad as shit. You telling me, alright, fuck it, I'll pay it. So now you fuck around and pay it. And I was like, okay, but I'm not peeping that this dumb got murked. I just got back to the city. Apparently you know people. So you holler at this nigga who could get rid of people or some crazy shit like that. And it's like, yeah, I already don't want this shit to blow up in my face. And then we finally get to episode 5, 6, when he's actually talking to him. I think that was 5 when he was talking to him, and like, I was broke, I was an addict, I was this. Even if it's cliche stories, you feel me? And nigga like, yo, I finally got a break, and this shit's the biggest shit that I ever had, and I'm trying not to lose it, and that's the only reason why I'm going this far with it. And I'm happy that you here helping me with this shit, because it could have been any other nigga, but you're my brother.
Thinking,
so I really believe that you ain't gonna snitch on the nigga.
I ain't even worry about how this shit even unfolding.
I'm just looking at like every time something happen, hey, fuck it, they gone.
My brother right here, fuck it, we out.
We here.
Not even thinking, not even slowing down to think since he right there next with you, like damn.
So
did this nigga even how he even know to think?
To even sit there and say that you knew that he was gonna find out about the dime. You ain't know who the hell was texting, dog. Cause they don't show you the text messages like the bubbles come up on the side. They just show you these niggas' phones real quick. So you gotta pause to read the message between what they talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you don't know that's the dime that's like, yo, hit me up, call me, hit me up. So you might be thinking like she might still be alive, but you never know nothing until that episode where he find the phone.
Yeah.
And he decided, let me go through my brother's shit real quick, and then he see the picture of the bitch and it's like, hold up. You feel me? Now like, oh, you see, I knew she wasn't dead. You see, I knew his brother set him up. This shit was been a setup. You see how this shit walk. He keep trying to get bread from his brother type stuff.
Man, nigga play a dirty game.
So it's like, don't hate on it talking about it was predictable. So what? So Love and Hip Hop. So all these other shows that y'all watch. Nigga, Maury's predictable.
Yeah, shut the hell up.
Come on now.
But
it was a great fucking. And then the twist with the plaka at the end, and it's like
the two headshots. That's the only shit that everybody like. Oh, you want me to believe that? Yeah, Kevin Hart.
He's don't get it twisted. Like, these niggas trained for roles, bruh. They just use props.
Yeah, but it ain't even that. They saying like far even outside of Kevin Hart. It's like how the fuck they ain't, cause Jessica, I guess, since they ain't show no backstory or what a nigga did and he's still a comedian on the movie. It's like, where you even get this training from? Like, how you ain't no Navy SEAL? Nigga was a comedian still. Hold on. But obviously, you don't know what he could have learned. He just told y'all he was out there in the streets bad. You don't know what he probably learned and what he had to do.
Even outside,
so he hit a nigga in the head because he already done caught one body earlier. So what makes you think he don't know how to use a gun? He just killed the nigga with a USB cord.
What the hell y'all talking about right now, man? Like, this is a dangerous man he's trying to show you. Like, this is what, if not even a dangerous man, what a nigga does when he's back against the wall.
Fact.
How hard a nigga win in a fight. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly, this was one of those shows or movies or whatever you want to refer to this as, a series that actually at the end of it, just like Full House and Family Matters, they told you what the fucking moral was. You never know what somebody really going through, and then when you find out, do you really want to fuck with that person? You know what I'm saying? But some people will do whatever they got to do to make sure that they neck is straight.
What? Yep.
That's one lesson. The other lesson is sometimes somebody that you may love is really out to take you down.
More often than not. More often than not.
And then the other lesson is, yo, stop going home with these bitches that you don't know, fool. Like, y'all niggas fall asleep and shit. What you got going on, man? Hey, your Uber's outside. You got to go. You can't be here with me. You got to go. What are you going to take a nap? No. No. Have some more self-control, guy. Come on. That's how niggas get robbed.
Fuck robbed. That's how niggas get accused of shit that ain't have nothing to do with.
You slush. You out of there. You better be out of there enough to send that dumb out of there.
Shit, you ain't even gotta be with her. Shit, you could just be walking around and somebody else could have totally did it. You just too close to the vicinity.
Let's be on your P's and Q's, man.
What?
Be on your P's and Q's, dog. You see how far somebody gonna go for some change, man. Y'all be careful out there, you know what I mean?
For some change and just to get a nigga locked up.
You don't want that. You know you don't.
Just for you to do 16 years in prison and all the big gotta say is sorry. Nah, man, I'm finna sue. I need all that, man. President, what his name is? President Anthony Broadwater, I think his name is.
What is it?
The Anthony Broadwater dude who the author of the Lovely Bones book, which they made into the movie, accused him of rape and he didn't do it. She just wanted to pick a dude out, and then she come out. He did 16 years, and I think he got out like 1990 something. And
now he ain't do it.
Now, Like this man,
good.
This man 61 said that he was scared to even have kids because of this. He was scared to have kids with his wife because of this. He only picked jobs at certain times of the day or certain times of the night because of this. Nigga went through all of this shit. Let alone it was hard enough to get a job because you registered as a rapist or some shit you ain't even do, and you still got that shit hanging over your head only for. Then you 61 now, and all they got to say is sorry. Nah, you gotta pay for that. You gotta pay for that.
Sue for the right thing, you'll win.
Especially when you write a memoir or a book about this shit, and you made millions or 1,000, whatever. Yeah, you gotta feel me.
For all that.
I'm coming. You gotta feel me.
I own that. I own that.
30 as fuck. You just pick a nigga out because. You just wanted to pick somebody that felt like the right one. What the fuck? Come on, man. But that means y'all can look that up yourself, man. Yeah, Anthony Broadwater. You feel me, man? Accused of rape by the author of Lovely Bones, the book that was made into the movie that a lot of people love. The movie that made a lot of real niggas cry too. That shit. You ain't never watched that? Oh shit! You know what? That was our school days. So maybe you probably just was in a whole other area, type shit.
Nah, I
ain't gonna judge you too bad on that. But
I guess I'll check it out.
You can check it out, man. Just be ready to cry.
Okay.
Be ready to be like, man, that's fucked up, man. That's fucked up, dog. It's fucked up, man.
I'll find it. This nigga
That's it. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. You feel me? Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and follow Joint Conversations on every platform: Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. That's your boy D. It's your boy Yacht Life Marley. And remember, it's just conversation.